All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And here for Call of the Night, Season 1, Episode 8.
Ah,
We have changed everything.
Yep, sorry.
Yep.
There's a lot of sexy vampires that
Oh
all
my
want your blood.
God,
they
yes.
all want to give you the suck.
And I choose Kabura.
Yeah.
Kabura for me.
I mean, fair. Yeah, same.
Are you a Nico potential enjoyer?
No.
No?
No, I mean, okay. I mean, maybe once, just to see.
just you know,
Yeah,
like,
just give it a shot.
There's nothing permanent necessarily about it.
Right,
what
exactly.
have you. Yeah.
Actually, really?
Comment below with your preferred vampire of choice, because
Right.
there are then 6 if we count Nazuna. Then
I believe so. Yeah.
yeah, it'd be 6. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Quite the option pool.
quite the option pool. Yeah, yeah. I think we could divide all guys into 6 different types.
Yeah, I think so.
I do think
Yeah.
one of the girls was actually, in some ways, too granular of a difference from Kabura to where I don't even remember anything about them.
There's definitely some of the like, wait, these 2 girls and those 2 girls are just the same.
Yeah, or
Like-
kinda. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But okay, this is now leading us to the we need to know
Well,
why are you still doing this? Why are
And-
you still here?
and
Well, I
Toto-
actually do want to be a vampire, and I will wait as long as possible until I end up figuring out how to fall in love with her so that I can become a vampire. Oops, wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh no.
so
Now
this
Zuna's
needs to
like,
happen soon.
We need to run.
Otherwise, we need to kill you. As many years as it takes.
Well,
All right.
it's time to ball. Okay.
So do we kill him or do we drag him into the other room and have our way with him?
Not that, because that's not him falling in love.
No.
There's something about the way in which they like it when the guys completely are just like, yes, I yearn, I desire, I need you.
Yes, but I get the feeling these vampire ladies are very much of the opinion that if we make the thing shoot the stuff, they will definitely.
I don't think so.
like-
We aren't in full hentai mode yet here. We're
Not
We're
yet.
not fully there. I would say no. They're going in the conversational like, hey, tell me about yourself. I mean, I'm
definitely.
very interested in getting to know you. This is all very light, G-rated stuff here. My
I don't know
dude.
about G-rated.
No,
but
it is. That's just words, man. It's just basic, engagement and conversation.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yes, navigate this next episode very carefully, Co. This will be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
本当は眷属になんかする気もなく、君と私たちを騙してるんじゃないかってさ。
Yes, but also, it's based on his internals, not hers.
Well, she's the one in power here, according to them. Like they do not probably care as much about his agency, other than
Sure.
What?
She might be able to tell from
Yeah,
vampire senses or whatever if he is in love with her.
突然さらってヤモリ
until you say the next thing you're about to say.
あんまり時間がかかるようならあれ
大丈夫です。俺何年かかっても吸血鬼になるつもりなんで。なんすか。
あ。
え？
何年かかっても
Oh.
不可能。
Oh, okay.
Oh.
なぜなら吸血鬼には
Oh. What?
Huh?
初めて血を吸われた日から1年以内に吸血鬼にならなかった人間は
Ah, it is literally a time limit, but not
Yep,
blood
yep.
contract. It's
Uh-huh.
just already built in.
Some humans simply don't have it in them.
忘れてた。
And that's where the her using him thing comes out.
Yeah.
ホー君は返してもらうから。あ
Okay, much quicker.
Yeah.
Right, so him saying years makes them freak out
Yeah.
because
ついでにもう一つあったわ。
But
まだなんかあんの？
この間のマッサージのさ。
ああ、清澄さんの？なんだっけ？
oh right, repayment.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
こんなとこでやることないでしょ。
うるせえな。
Yeah, why not?
Oh, and they're gone.
Giving them something to gossip about.
Mm-hmm.
Also, based on their drinks, I'm definitely a Kabura enjoyer. Yes.
凄まじい夜だった。殺されるかもしれなかったんだよな。
Yes.
あの人たちに。
Any adrenaline yet?
ナズナちゃんって吸血鬼の中でも変わり者なんだね。
No.
なんだよ。持って
I'm literally holding you hundreds of feet in the air.
Yeah, I could drop you right now.
会ったのがナズナちゃんでよかったなって思った。
Oh, that was a really
Interesting.
sweet smile.
Yeah, she didn't need to blush because, you know, he was on her back. Couldn't see her face.
Well, also in a lot of ways, it's not a love thing. It's a genuine appreciation
Of how she is.
Yeah, it's an affirmation
Right.
that affirms her identity and like that's the kind of thing that you might end up remembering for a really long time. Like But yes, there is a very real conversation that could be had, Ko, of what the difference would be, if anything, if one of the other vampires had met you first. You would probably think the exact same thing about them, and yet it would have been entirely manufactured just for the purpose of reproduction.
Sure. Well, and then there's the whole thing of the, but, you know, it's the, would you be with someone else if, you know, if you hadn't met, you know, your partner at this point? Sure, probably, but you did meet them, and so,
No. I understand that. We're not talking about theoreticals for the point of just being like, what if, you know?
Yeah.
No, it's saying that you can use theoreticals to test the validity of the thing that you're actually doing.
Right.
Yeah. In fact, it's one of my things that, like... never mind, I'll save that for the discussion. OP's over.
というわけで、期限を設けられてしまったので、1年以内っていう。
Ah,
What?
talking about this with Akira. Yeah,
That's actually the worst.
確かに将来の夢って何年もかけて叶えるものなの。
No.
見てダメだったら一生叶わないなんて条件厳しいよな。
いや、
No. Yeah, thank you, Akira. Yes.
吸血鬼の生態に詳しい人間は危険だから殺すみたいなことも言ってたんでしょ。
でもそこは見逃してもらったから。
No, they didn't.
だからそれはさ、
Uh-huh.
All they did is said, we will kill you in a year if you're not joining us.
Right.
そしたらこう殺されちゃうんじゃん。
Ah.
本当に気づいてなかった。
Damn.
どうしようアキラ。俺あと1年。
Instantly right in front of her.
Yeah.
七草なずなのこと。相談
You are 14 after all.
アキラ。
This scene in the playground at night and the way that it's edited and framed and stuff. They whoever made this anime was absolutely a Monogatari fan. Like
Oh,
you can,
sure.
You can tell for sure. Like
めちゃくちゃやべえじゃん。
Yes. Indeed.
yes, and we're reminded even more that you are 14 with you saying doo doo and not shit or something.
とは言ったものの大丈夫なのか
Now
な。
we've got our classic
あの女はあまり期待できない。
character that might like them is going to help them fall in love with someone else. Oh,
New
hey,
character.
other OP character.
Yes.
まひる、
おお、アキラじゃん。
何やってんの。
Yeah. What is this?
I was just trying to get a nap.
でも来ないと思ってさ、あんなとこ。
It's literally the stairs. Like
なんで。
This is such college student energy.
yeah.
で遊んじゃってさ。
I'm yawning now too. That was really good.
Yep.
Oh man.
基本的に優等生だったと思うんだけどさ。
What are you talking about? I'm a great student. Gaming.
まあ。
Oh. Oh no. Wait.
どんな人か。
Ah.
Mm.
Nice.
なんかキモい。
What?
Like
Gross.
not.
相手が時間作れるの夜だけらしいから。
Ah.
吸血鬼じゃないだろうね。
何それ。
Yeah. What? What do you mean?
いや、
そういえばさ、こう最近学校来てないよな。
Oh, because they were friends and everything. So it's like
Yeah.
you would know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
また3人で遊びたいよな。
We used
Wait.
to.
Wait.
まひる友達多いからさ。
Ah. He's one of
人
those.
人前だから3人での記憶ってそんなにないんだよね。
Mm. Mm-hmm.
He's like, wait, I don't either.
じゃあ、俺も連絡してみるけど、次会ったら俺も心配してたって言っといて。
Oh, that's sweet.
まひるに好きな人ね。しかも年上。
Might actually be a
今という
vampire.
かなんというか。
アキラ、こう何やってんの？
アリガスに虫を運んでるの見てるんだ。
This was the like canon event moment
Yeah.
of their childhood.
This is the Naruto swing.
野球の人数が足らんのよ。入ってくんない？ 俺
Nah.
野球のルール知らないよ。大丈夫大丈夫。俺が教えてやるからさ。
お前も来るって言っちゃったんだよ。
悪い悪い。本当
Turning down a mixer.
どうしても外せない用事があるからさ。いやー毎日夜更かし気味でさ。
どいつもこいつもちゃんと寝ろよな。
Yep.
Sign of the times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's starting to
No
set in now.
unannounced ambush.
大丈夫大丈夫。今日はこの先
What did we say about ambushes?
It was unannounced. This is announced.
興味あるな。でどうよそれから進展は？
She just wants Godsif.
Yep.
吸血鬼になるにはナズナちゃんを好き
Oh my god. Yes, all of these girls can be people to give advice. Fantastic.
1年制限。
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to get it up quickly, you know?
Yep.
俺がどうにかしないといけない。俺が変わらないといけない。好きになるってどうしたらいいんだ。好きって恋ってなんだ。
純粋でウブな中学生の。マジか。
Have mercy!
Okay. Calm down.
よし。この恋愛マスターの帰郷説。
Yes!
Oh, God.
Yes! Alright. And they'll all have their own kind of piece of the puzzle, you know? Direct approach.
俺とデートし
Yep.
やだ。
Wait!
ゲームやってるからデートしてくれ。
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
えい。
Oh!
Didn't even let me save my progress.
最近のゲームはオートセーブがあるからいいもん。
Oh, yeah, okay.
これが
Oh, right, right.
大変だぞ。
からデートしようよ。
分かってねえよこいつ。
I'm on her side. Actually, I'm on her side. Oh my gosh.
お前は俺が
Oh my god.
お前のことを一番知っているのは俺だ。
Dates are great and all, but don't force it.
これは嫌がらせ。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
決してそんなつもりでは。
わざわざラブコメを選ぶっていうのは。
This is a rom-com?
次は
She's
Ah,
fixing the
coffee
stress
shop.
lines, yeah.
さっきの映画どうだった？
I hated it.
なんでもない。
Oh, we're back here. Oh, nice, nice.
お前さ、誰かに入れ知恵されただろ。
Yep,
Uh-huh.
yep.
はいこれ。
It's too real.
私に聞いたって言わない方がいいよ。私のこと嫌いだから。
I recognize this handwriting.
映画に喫茶店、ゲーセン、カラオケ、水族館、夜景見ながら食事。
Oh, man.
つまんない。帰るわ。
I have made
Bye.
this mistake before when I was
Uh-huh.
young, too.
Yep, yep.
It's so obvious, too,
Right.
once you've, like, started making the motions, you're like, this is not feeling natural.
Right.
言うなら全部なんだけど。
Because it's not something that you came up with or something that the two of you wanted to do.
Bruh,
instead
do a
of-
co-op game together of
Yeah,
any
yeah.
kind. You guys will have a great time. Buy a controller that hooks up to her console and play a two-player game.
Yep.
Do some goddamn Mario Party. It'll like either destroy the relationship forever or it will become unbreakable.
Final destination, no items, 3 lives.
Oh my god, you bastard. Why would you suggest that? She'd style on him.
Oh, absolutely.
She'd wave dash on his ass.
Vampire reaction time? Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
さっきのまま終わりじゃ。デートの最後くらい。
Yeah, so I'm gonna take you out on a date.
Right.
最後。
We're just gonna fly.
夜景見ながら食事だろ。
Yeah.
なあ、こうくん。デートって何？
Look, you're my dinner and I'm
Yeah,
over
yeah,
you.
exactly. Right.
これがデートなのか？いつもやってるじゃないか。デート。
Yeah.
It's true.
私は結構楽しいよ。
A little quickie necky
Yep.
and a little fly, and there we go.
Now I need a cigarette.
That's why they've been counting the nights, Jacob. Because if there's 365 of them, then...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, our drinking trio! We need to
Right.
go hang out with them! Come on!
カラオケ行かないの？
Oh,
俺はなんか食いて
あんたには聞いてないって。
俺
なんか買おうよ。
そんなこと言われてもな。
Wait, yeah, those girls definitely are older than him.
最近話してないけど相変わらずだな。今でもきっと彼は俺みたいな
Well,
やつ
maybe
なんだ
not.
こうだよな。
Bro can teleport.
Yeah.
ちょっと道外れるだけでだいぶ人減るな。
He just fully ditched the people he was with.
Yeah.
友達と来てたんじゃないの？
はあ、大丈夫。ちゃんと行ってきたから。
よくわかったね。久しぶりなのに。
そりゃわかるだろう。友達だろ。
We are?
We are.
友達ってどこから？なんてことを考える僕だけど、アキラとマヒル君は
But they weren't necessarily either.
小学生だった僕は少しどう付き合えばいいのかわからないところもあって、マヒル君はわかりやすかった。誰から見てもそうだと思う。そうに違いない。
So then there's no
マ
way
ヒ
you
ル
could
君
be
は
friends
完
with him,
璧だっ
right?
た。スポーツも得意。人前に立つこともためらわない。
Ah, the child's way of saying someone is perfect.
極めつけは家が花屋だ。要素が素敵すぎ。
Oh my gosh, he's
もう悪く言えるやつなんかいないだろ。
he's the shoujo
そ
boy.
んな彼が友達だなんて言われたらめっちゃ嬉しいのだ。
Pretty cool.
最近話せてなかったな。
俺も久しぶりにマヒル君と会えて嬉しいよ。
あんたらの会話ちょっとキモいね。
When did you get here?
Everyone can teleport in this show.
Yep.
アキラは生活サイクルがぶっ壊れてんだよ。
あんたにだけは言われたくないね。
Oh, wait. They can now hang
Now
out
they're
as a
hanging out
trio.
on the playground.
具体的に何してんの？二人で。
ゲームとか。
その人といて楽しい。
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
そっか。
Yeah, no, he's going to encourage him. Oh,
ああ、二人とも悪い。待ち合わせしててさ。
Booty calls. I mean, duty calls.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well said. Well said. Bro, that was good. That was so.
ありがとう。ちょっと勇気出たわ。またな。
To break up with her
Courage.
because he doesn't actually like hanging out with her, maybe?
Whoa. Whoa, I think you're right. I think you're right.
真宙相手の時だけかなりキモいよ。
I think you're projecting your own insecurities.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
そうな憧れなんだよね。
俺じゃなくても憧れるよ。
Ah. Jealous. Jealous.
Uh-huh.
好きな人ができて。
私も帰ってもう一回寝るよ。こうは七草なずな探してるんでしょ。
フラフラゴー軍めどこ行ったんだよ。
ナズナちゃん。やっと見つけた。
Did he recognize that maybe she was a vampire?
Maybe?
中学生は犯罪っぽいよな。
え、何か。
まあいいや。
Huh.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But you're hanging out with... Wait,
Yeah,
wait a
so-
minute. Pot calling the kettle black here, like...
Exactly.
目離すとゴー軍すぐどっか行っちゃうからさ。
それはナズナちゃんじゃね？
Huh. Oh, so she saw a
Yeah.
couple
Mm-hmm.
holding hands. Now she's like, I want to hold hands.
But, you know, she's still not ready for the fingers interlocking yet.
No.
That's some next level stuff.
Yeah, that's the sweaty shit. Yeah.
Ah, yes, this is what people say is a good thing to do as a date or as a whatever, so therefore how bad can it go, right? Real bad.
Oh my god, no.
Real bad.
The
So
account
bad.
the amount of like what I would compare it to like that make it very clear to people who don't get it, like how like bad it can be, is it's basically like saying, I want ChatGPT to write my love letter. That's
Yeah.
basically what it is.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
And it's also that obvious.
Yeah, it is that obvious. All right, we got a new character, and
We
we've
do.
resolved everything with the vampires who are now like, okay, you can go and do this, but just heads up, it's a
year.
year
Yeah.
from when you guys had the first suck.
Right, and that's not a we'll kill you in a year. It is, but it's the no. You will not be able to become a vampire if it takes longer than a year.
Yeah.
And yes, Nazuna did not tell you that. And there's
Yeah.
the kicker.
There's
That's
the kicker.
That's where we get the whole situationship, him being used thing coming in.
Right.
Because the idea that, eventually, he falls in love with her, gets turned into a vampire, whatever. All right, cool. But the idea that, no. There's a concrete thing that if it goes on for more than a year,
Right.
it's just flat out not going to happen, and she strung you along for that year. And if not for running into these vampires, she would have done that. Right? And
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, good point. Maybe she would have at some point been like, hey, I actually need to come clean about this or whatever.
Yeah. And I think what's really cool with this is that Nazuna says, oops, I forgot about that. This has only been about a week. So it hasn't been going on that long. I think that in terms of time that she would, reasonably have to tell him, I think you could absolutely leave that kind of hard kind of discussion side of things.
Sure.
For, 2 to 4 weeks into a relationship. Which becomes then actually a very funny thing about relationships.
So let's define this.
Let's define this relationship.
Yeah.
If you have things that you're basically withholding from your situationship partner,
right?
Is there something wrong with that? Not necessarily. In a lot of ways, people have very specific boundaries of like, I don't talk about insert these things here until, date number 5, date number 10. Or it's not about number of dates. It's more about until we've reached certain physical thresholds in our relationship,
Now, they did already have a form of DTR define the relationship because it's the, you like to suck my blood, I want to become a vampire, cool, this is an agreeable...
We'll work towards that then.
We'll work towards that, right?
So then at that point,
it is very much relevant.
It's much more relevant and or kind of weird that you didn't bring it up at that point, Nazuna.
I know her words were, oh, I forgot about that. That is the implication, as far as I understand it, is no, she did not forget about that. She did not want to say it.
Yeah.
Which, is a choice of hers.
I want to bring up the very funny meta angle, which is this is a manga. So, it's also very likely that the creator just made this up at this point in the series.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And I think that's extremely likely.
Yep.
Because it's I have a good shtick anime or manga here.
Yeah.
We can get many chapters out of this.
Right. And
but I want to introduce more vampires. What are my vampire rules? What are my vampire things that are important here?
Oh, this thing's popular, so I'll actually start delving into it more and fleshing it out.
I'll actually start fleshing out the rules and everything. Yep. I think that's very likely too, but it works within the characterization of Nazuna to not bring this kind of thing up.
Right.
Because what we had already kind of deduced by this point before we met the vampires was that Nazuna was not your typical vampire.
Right. And I will say this also sidesteps the more problematic issue in a situationship deal.
Sure.
Oh, a year and then that there's a cutoff? Okay, cool. Now, granted, she theoretically might have kept sucking his blood after the year was up if she didn't tell him, which is where it would go into the more IRL thing of the...
Yes.
Someone strings you along, and it's not just the hey, this is a situationship, you make that clear, whatever,
sure.
Right? But it's the like, all right, and now I'm gonna keep teasing you along when beyond a shadow of a doubt, there is absolutely no chance, right?
Yeah.
And
and you'll get a lot of weirdly different opinions regarding the ethics surrounding that, because there's an element of basically when you're in a relationship with no clear this is not really even a dating relationship. They're in some kind of transactional, just I get this, you get this. It'd be fucked up for her to do this, my opinion. But in terms of the relationship side of things,
right, someone saying that this is what they want, you say that that's not what you want. Sure, them choosing to believe that there's a possibility even though it's contrary to what you said, yes, that is on them. Then it gets into the whole thing of and he's 14, Nazuna, and that is very reasonable for him to not necessarily keep that as a reminder, right? Because it goes into the yes, you are technically covered in that. Yes, according to the lawyer readout, you did tell him at one point. That is true,
according to the judgment of the Oratrice Megami.
right. And then showed a supreme disregard for his own emotional well-being, because you can see that he's starting to get attached and he does believe that this is a possibility. And then if you realize, oh, hey, that is not at all a possibility.
And this brings up the very fun problem that where you can see very clearly being hinted at that Nazuna has. She has to then find a way with who she is to naturally make someone fall in love with her within a year, and also have it be something where it's genuine, it's not forced, there's none of that stuff there. So, here's an important point. If the person wants to become a vampire, well then that's good, because she'd probably want to fall in love with somebody that's not going to die in, 60 years.
Oh, absolutely.
That'd be great. Oh, in order to become a vampire would have to turn them. A vampire turning them means they fall in love with that vampire. Right. So then I have to be the one to turn them. Oh, I have a year. Oh, well then fuck me. There is no way necessarily to have someone be certain of falling in love with them.
Yes.
Because in that respect, what you're saying is that I have to put my heart out there.
Yeah.
And get it broken over and over and over again.
Right.
Looking for somebody that might fall in love with me.
And I will say,
oh wow,
this
isn't that just real life?
Yeah. So most people, or I won't say most, a lot of people don't fall in love in a year.
Yeah,
right?
I would say so too. Yeah.
And so
I would agree with the most, actually.
It's a fun limitation for the world and the series and all of that stuff, right? And Co's 14, so yeah,
yeah.
The younger you are, generally, the faster you fall for somebody.
Yeah,
but,
the less experience you have with love, I would say the easier you fall into love. But that's not necessarily because you are not easy. It's not because you are innocent and or avoid the other things that you think are love. You're actually going to fall more easily for those things.
Sure.
But it's more that you will have less things that you see in the immediate sense as like, oh, that's a red flag because it's like an inconvenience. I think a great example would be that when I was in my like late 20s, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm going to take this love thing way more serious. I'm going to start thinking mechanically about this. I realized that I can get like so mechanical with this that I'm like, I am going to look for people that like fit within like not like a box, but like kind of a
people
kind of within a spectrum,
right? That you get the feeling would have a possibility of being practical partners,
right? Practical partners, and then from there going and basically finding someone I would actually like fall in love with,
right?
And from there, like taking like genuinely probably I don't know how long it was, but I would say it was about 15 months or so of like hard looking.
Gotcha.
Before I found my wife. Like, and it was just like, oh, wonderful.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah.
It took like a very hard course life correction and pivot to be like, I am going to adjust myself in order to make this work. I'm not like adjusting my like expectations. I mean, I'm kind of more like defining.
Making sure the expectations are clear.
Right. But I would say it's more about defining like, what kind of person do I want to spend the rest of my life with?
Right, and then because of that, okay, let's work on making sure that I am the kind of person that would, be a good fit for the kind of person that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Right. And so it's like it's an actual grind thing. And so with Nazuna, if she's immortal, she's kind of settled in already into who she is.
Oh, absolutely.
Like there's a really good argument to be made that it's going to be really hard for her to change much. And
absolutely, yes.
One of the most powerful forces in this world to change you is love a weird way.
Well, and also, given that he already wants to become a vampire, that clears that hurdle.
Well, that's a mandatory hurdle,
right?
In
totally.
all ways, that's mandatory.
Right.
She wants to fall in love with somebody that is also in love with her.
Oh yeah, but can you imagine how bad it would be if someone falls in love with you, they don't actually want to become a vampire. Either they don't know you're a vampire or whatever, you make them a vampire, and then it's oh shit, you kind of fucked them over, right? Like
which part?
Because you turned them into a vampire. you turn them into a vampire. If someone like it very much feels like the if people have different kind of ideas on whether or not they want kids, right? If the person that's the human falls in love with the vampire, they don't know that they're a vampire, or they don't want to become a vampire, or something like that, right? And then they end up getting turned into a vampire, right? Like yes, it's a
that's a betrayal of trust, though. Like,
absolutely.
It doesn't matter if it fucks them up. Those relationship is gonna last that point to begin with. So,
right.
So why bring this up? I'm confused. What does that have to do with what we're talking about here?
Basically, just that Ko is very well set up in that he already wants to be a vampire without having fallen in love with her.
Well, yeah. But isn't there no scenario where she's going to basically fall in love with somebody that is not interested in her? Like, isn't this whole show basically that Nazuna clearly likes his blood, at the very least?
Right. She is attracted to him.
But, yes, but it's partially the idea that, like, oh, I am interested in him, and I'm pretty sure at this point that he's interested in me based on the way that we've engaged and stuff.
Right.
But
it's that tentative thing of the,
Yeah.
like, how do you rack up the courage to take the plunge, Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And so the idea that, all right, actually just a year, right? And the thing that you talked about of getting ready over the course of 15 months, okay, cool. Yeah, ideally, that's something that Ko would have already done before now.
Nope.
Too late.
Nope.
He already met Nazuna, and he's 14 anyways, so, that's...
No, he can't do that.
Yeah, he can't do that.
He won't do that in any clear amount of time.
Right.
I would say that's probably the point
He's still
of this
figuring
show's...
out who he is.
No, I would say that's probably the point of this show's fantastical side of things, is that he will, in an accelerated way, because of the company that he's going to surround himself with.
Right.
He's going to be surrounding himself with immortal vampires who have a lot of experience in the love department side of things.
Right. And
they are going to have also a lot of experience in things that have nothing to do with love, but also just will be helpful in guiding him away from certain things that
certain
could be pitfalls.
Yeah, exactly. And that's where I think it's going to be something where, he will end up falling in love with Nazuna. It will be an untempered love, but that's fine. Right? Like, it doesn't have to be, the married for 30 years kind of love, right? We can work with what we got, But going on dates that she doesn't want to go on, that weren't your idea, that aren't actually what sounds like a good time to you.
And she's literally showing you what she likes to do.
And she's actively showing you what she likes to do.
For this whole last week.
Right.
You've done like the 3 or 4 things that she really likes to do every single time almost. Like,
right. It is...
It's baffling to me, Ko. Like, come on, man.
Well, he's 14,
really.
You're young like that.
No, she's literally perfect teenage boy love material.
Oh, definitely.
She wants to degen
and
at
play
night
video games, and
do basically nothing.
Right.
Like,
and
you
I
don't
guess,
have to do shit. She's really into you. Like,
and in my mind,
it's ideal. Almost.
Yeah, in my mind, it's almost like, the more obvious it is, the better commentary it is to the audience if there are teenagers watching this, where it's the, hey, keep your eyes open, use your actual brain, listen, because there might be something that is blatantly obvious, and yet you miss it.
Well, right. But the other side of it, is that if there's something that's blatantly obvious and you're missing it, totally, that's going to happen. But we're getting into the performative weird side of things here, which is that, okay, you need to do these things in order to stimulate. Wait, who gets something out of this? What's the reason for this again? You're doing this to make yourself fall in love with her more. But wait a minute. So, is this something where you're doing this for her? No, not at all then. So actually, you can see very clearly the problem here. It's not that it's going to be cringy and, not natural or what have you. It's that you have nothing in this that has to do with her and her feelings and her wants and her desires. And you know what love is putting someone else first. So if she likes to play video games, then goddamn, we'll stay inside and play video games. We don't have to do vampire flying around stuff that probably is more just, she's super strong and all that, and she probably loves flying around with you totally and all that. But you could literally just ask, hey, what's your ideal night? Oh, man, ideal night flying around at the bridge, laughing at people who are drunk on the streets, and then maybe going back and playing some, Steinkraft, or something,
exactly.
Legally distinct,
And even apart from that, because that would be the ideal for Ko, But even within the selfishness angle, he's not even doing that well, because he isn't actually thinking about what he thinks would make for a fun date for himself. He's focusing on his insecurities about the what does society say is a date, and I don't necessarily feel confident, and I've never been on a date before, and that makes me nervous, right? And so, oh hey, here's this person that tells me go do this. Cool. All right, awesome. I'll just go off of that exact list. And even when it's not fun for her, and also, oh, hey, because it's not fun for her, it's not really fun for me either.
Right.
Huh, wild how that works.
Wild.
Yeah. Then, but he still sticks to it because it's the, well, you know, I feel...
But I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
I will tell you the best memories I have of yes, my wife, dating my wife and stuff, are the dates that I took her on that were just entirely like, this is a thing that I know she likes to do, or I know I like to do, and I'd like her to see this thing that I really like to do.
Yeah.
Or some combination of both. And all of them have really good memories attached to them. Like, if I tried to, like, grab some, like, list of things off of the internet or whatever, off some friends thing or what have you, like, sure, maybe I could find one thing in there.
And maybe when
trying to like force a list and a thing that goes in this kind of mechanical order because that's what the thing said, that gets real obvious real quick.
You very easily could end up following that list at some point without meaning to. But the important thing about that is then you're basically listening to your partner, reading the situation, and being like, you know what? Yeah, that generic thing does actually sound pretty good right now. Yeah, if we're going and walking around, we might as well do some window shopping, or we might as well, let's go into that cafe and get some coffee, right? Like,
like whatever. I think part of it also is that he's very lacking in confidence. I know that, like, with confidence, either of us could do that list with our partners.
Absolutely.
And it would work out just fine.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is also just that he's like,
right. And let's do this. I don't really want to, but let's do it anyway.
Or doing a movie, but picking specifically the movie that addresses the thing that she's the least comfortable about.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
That's showing you're not really listening to your partner.
Yeah. Like, if you were going on a date with someone, Caleb, and they're like, we're going to watch this horror movie about spiders.
Yeah.
You'd be like, no, thank you.
We're not.
Even if you like the
forgot,
person, right?
maybe you forgot, but, like, I can't
hate
do that.
Spiders, you know?
And then they go, well, get over it. I'm like, well, I am over it. I'm over you. Goodbye.
Yeah,
like,
right, exactly. You know?
Yeah.
So it's the, hey, go, maybe, you know, with the, all right, she doesn't really feel like going on a date. Okay, cool. We're going to do this movie thing because it's on the list. What kind of movie do you like? The fact that also it's the, okay, we get a vampire to give him advice, but unfortunately, the very things that the vampires were demonstrating in the previous episode of get them to talk about themselves and all that stuff, they don't bring that up because their approach to love is fundamentally different than the human one, because when they're doing it, it is strictly business and predatory.
It's business, predatory, and we will stimulate the chemicals in your brain so that you feel something.
You need to talk to a human girl and be like, hey, what is something that I can do that will make a date feel nice? Listen to what she's saying. Oh, okay. All right, cool. You know, ask her what she wants to do. Okay, cool.
Or not even like just taking it and just the putting all the agency off you. Like, you should actually decide confidently about some things you want to do.
Have a plan and be organized and all that stuff. Sure.
I was going to say that. I was going to say just like, hey, would you like to come to this thing with me? Say specifically, I want to take you to the aquarium. Would you like to come to the aquarium with me?
Yeah.
Oh, is this a date? Yeah, it's a date. Oh, yeah, the aquarium sounds fun. Let's go.
Right.
Incredible. You got permission. You communicated clearly what you were doing and why. Bam. Done. It's easy.
Yeah. Bro needs to
Not
take
that
Nazuna
complicated.
to like a one of those shops that has like the meat, and it's it's like, all right, you can choose what kind of meat you want for your food, and then they like carve it up and stuff. I imagine she would have a great time seeing big slabs of beef or whatever,
We have not addressed that's a very good point. We have not addressed the vampire eating food thing.
Right, like other, like regular
like
human
we
food.
know there's like late night food in Japan. Like there's good late night food in Japan. Like you
Yep.
I know he's probably doesn't have any money, so like that's probably why they're avoiding businesses in general. The whole 14 angle.
He can't get her some underdone steak tartare or something. To be like, hey, this is
Why even put the underdone? It's tartare.
Well,
like that's the point.
just slap the ass of the cow and then put it on a plate.
Oh my god. Okay, so we have this new character. He's a little bit in a strange situation right now. Mahiru. He's also staying up late.
Right.
An old acquaintance of
Right.
Akira and Ko's was one of the more friendly, popular guys.
Right.
So he saw them as friends because his definition of friends is much lower bar threshold.
Right.
But also probably because he has some people that he's around that he doesn't enjoy being around, and they consider him their friends.
Right.
So that's a fun dynamic that we can get into. But then there's the other thing of, well, he's spending time with a woman who's definitely of working age.
Right.
Which we don't know what that means, but that means at the very least, girl is doing some unethical things a la, well, not Nazuna, but
Right.
so
God,
so
the fact that they actually brought it up and Nazuna being like, I feel like junior hires should be off limits. Oh, hey, Ko.
it's really funny to have the vampire immortal saying
Exactly.
like, Twilight is really unethical.
Yeah.
This guy is like 100 and something, and
Right.
this girl is like,
Oh yeah, no,
teenager,
I know.
not even not even legal. And it's like, wait, isn't this the premise of the whole show, you fucking hypocrite? Like what are you talking about, Nazuna?
Right.
Rules for me but not for thee,
is,
or
like-
rules for thee but not for me. Like
I think it is definitely funny as a joke because it's the like
I don't think it's a joke.
the upfront.
Because then she grabs
hypocrisy
him
of
by
it.
the hand and is like, but now I actually want to do what they're doing as a couple.
Right, yeah, holding hands. Let's try that out.
Where's my junior hire? I mean, like, God. So it's like,
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
maybe because this was a vampire predating upon Mahiru?
That
Is
could
it
be what it
because
is.
she's just aware of how old this woman is, and thus it's like, oh, and maybe because also Nazuna might be like younger when she
No.
was turned potentially.
No,
I don't know.
watch it actually be something where Nazuna's like, well, yeah, but we don't. Well, no, they do. She kisses him, so no. Okay, even if they haven't had sex or anything, I was gonna say, it's like, well, I'm just sucking his blood. It's not necessarily sexual, right? Where it's like that is definitely the undertone for every vampire story ever. But like technically in this, like they haven't. But no, yeah, I don't know.
No, well, we will see. We will
I am
see.
very curious.
I am very curious about Mahiro as a character because he also was getting kind of in a very like weirdly like, oh, Akira is not here for this boy romance stuff going on here, which was like, Akira, you need to chill the fuck out for one.
Yeah, Akira definitely.
Men can show affection to each other. Like, can't
Yeah,
they?
right.
Right?
It might be something where just
Don't be a fucking homophobe here.
right, like it might be something where she just specifically likes Mahiru because
I don't
a few
think so
times-
at all.
Well, because
I think she likes.
but
Ko.
she also well, that's what I was thinking too. But she's had several points where she's like, "Ew, gross." When it's like, what? That's a very normal thing. Like, I have a girlfriend actually that I see
they're in junior high,
that I see at night. That I believe it was before the whole thing was mentioned of only after hours, where it's like she's a working age, right?
Totally, but again, junior high, they're still in cooties era where they're like,
No, I feel like junior high is past the cooties era.
no,
Like,
it is, I would say, but not for everybody. She could be the kind of person that's very like anti-relationship of that kind. And also it could just
but-
be a thing she says when she's uncomfortable about realizing, oh, Mahiru's talking about a relationship.
Yep, I think
and
that's
I'm
exactly
not
what it
comfortable
is.
about that.
I'm nervous,
Ugh.
and so I'm gonna, say something to try and
Yeah, some people laugh when something is not funny, but they're nervous.
Sure.
Some people
Yep.
say gross when something is not gross, but they're nervous about it.
Yep.
No, I think that's what it is, and that he's at the precipice of some kind of decision.
right.
And so Ko gave him courage to make whatever that
Right.
decision is.
It could be just about the friends that he didn't actually want to hang out with anyways. It could be
Yeah.
about this relationship that he has, you know?
Yeah, I'm
Who's
curious to see
to
what
say?
what it'll be, because we can
Yep.
use his character as a parallel for or a contrasting mechanism for what
Yes.
Ko's going through.
So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length time reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all
Next time.